Hello YouTube! I come to you with a wonderful Whimsify unboxing! Yay! This will be the January box of Whimsify. Whimsify, if you don't know, is a sci-fi fantasy subscription box. You get bookish goodies and a new book each month. I will leave a link to their website in the description down below. If you are not new to my channel, you've probably seen me do a few of these unboxings before, and you're sitting here going, hey Sarah, the last Whimsify unboxing you did was in November. What happened to the December box? Truth be told, I have no clue. You'd have to check with the Postal Service. The first box they sent got lost somewhere. It didn't get scanned in at the receiving location, so when everybody else's boxes got scanned in and tracked through the mail, the one that was supposed to come to me did not. A second box was sent out after I contacted Whimsify letting them know I had not received my box within a reasonable amount of time after it was shipped. And they discovered, you know, what had happened and sent out another box. That box still has not arrived, but we have the January unboxing. If you are new to this channel and you would like to see more bookish related videos like unboxings, hit that subscribe button down below and be sure to hit the bell icon to be notified for when I post new videos. And without further ado, let's get into this. Open this up. Sarah, go away from you. There we go. Close that up so that we don't hurt ourselves later. And inside it's covered in nice little, I've heard people refer to them as paper worms. Not really paper worms if you go to like a craft store, but anyways. On top here is a card that I'm not really going to look at. On the back are spoilers with what is all in the box, what it came from. I might look later on just to see what some of the stuff is. So January's theme is a whole new world, which makes me think of the Aladdin song. So first, I don't know which to grab first. Let's go for this little like plushy thing. Mopee's plush Funko. I'm not even sure, like, oh, it's from The Walking Dead. So I have no idea who this is supposed to be. I did watch the first season of Walking Dead, more or less when it first came out. It was just supposed to be this one-time short mini-series on AMC. I saw all but the last 2 episodes. I forget why. Then a friend not too long ago let me borrow his DVD set, so I have watched the first season, but I never really got into it. I think I watched like the next 2 episodes of the second season, and yeah, so this is somebody from The Walking Dead. I wonder if my coworker would like this little plushie. Who knows? And then we have a candle. Hand-poured soy candle, it was throwing me off because the L has a little flame on it. It's like, wait, is that an I? Am I misreading that? MLC. This is Warden, made exclusively for Whimsify. I've been playing too much ESO because when I first see Warden, that's what I think of. I think of the Warden class in ESO, and I'm getting like a warning here. Smells good. And I think I have to change out my battery. I'm gonna stop right here and I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully that works. Okay, the battery now shows 100%. It went from 15% to like warning. I have no power in like a minute. Okay, so picking up where we left off and hopefully not putting all this paper on the floor. This appears to be a keychain Your Auntie's Panties.com. They also have a Facebook, Etsy, and Instagram pages. Looks like it's in French. No light to bastards. And I can't even, like, I can't get my eyes to even focus on that bottom word. There that is, maybe. I'll have to do it, maybe take a picture of it or something because I can't get the camera to focus on it right now. Let's see. Okay, this is what I'm going to look up. Let's see. Your Auntie's Panties. I'm pretty sure I can find that. Your Auntie's Panties. Okay. The Handmaid's Tale, which I have not read, watched, provides a terrifying glimpse at an alternate version of our world, but keep the famous quote on this keychain by your Auntie's Panties in mind, and we think you'll be just fine. Amy. I'm running for the bagger. I didn't put the candle up there. There, the candle's up there. I think you can really tell. Next, I see this is a book. Oh, this is a pocket planner. So that's nice for 2018. It's got a few months of 2017. So there's January that already finished. So you can see your month. And it's got a nice little picture on front. She shut her eyes and reminded herself to be brave. So that's going to come in handy. I need planners, like, everywhere. And we have a bookmark for Unearthed. Onward, if you dare. And Unearthed was written by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. And Amy Kaufman, if you remember, co-wrote with Jay Kristoff the Illuminae files, with the third book coming out soon. And I still haven't read the second book, so I can marathon them. I might go back and get Illuminae so I can binge read all three. And then I think that is more or less, oh nope, one more thing, hiding in the paper. Looks like another bookmark. Reverie Revolution begins with a spark. Oh, every revolution begins with a spark. Suzanne Collins, and that's from the Mockingjay, I can't think of the series. I like just Hunger Games. Ha! It's from the Hunger Games series. Trilogy. It's a trilogy, it's not a series. Okay. Carefully. Okay. So left we have the book. And then the card for February's theme. Okay, and there's nothing else in here, so I'm moving these back into the main part of the box. And we are putting the box down before the paper thingies up all over the floor. Okay, and the nice thing with the books, they come wrapped in black tissue paper, so you can't be spoiled. If you accidentally see the book at the bottom, you can't see what it is. I love that. So, let's see what the surprise is. I've already learned there is no way to nicely unwrap tissue paper so that you can save it, so... Okay, so I see the back. Wanted. Let's see, what is this? Ooh. Gunslinger Girl. A novel by Lindsay Ely, presented by James Patterson. So let's see. Serendipity. Pitty Jones inherited two things from her mother, a pair of 6-shooters and perfect aim. Those won't get her far on the farming commune, but in the decadent, dangerous city of Cessation, a fast straw will buy her freedom. So Pity heads west, where lawlessness is a way of life for those on the losing side of the Second Civil War. She's offered fame and fortune as a sharpshooter in the theater Vespertine, where she has a chance to make a real home, and where she meets Max, an artistic stagehand who introduces her to a vibrant new world. But there's a dark side to the theater, the finale. Every so often, the fighting factions of Cessation have to be kept in line with a little demonstration, a nightmarish public execution, and Pity has a starring role. Pity's struggle against the dark and twisted underbelly of a corrupt city will haunt you long after the final bullet is shot. Interesting. Sounds almost like a Wild West gunslinger. Gripping and action-packed with an unforgettable heroine, Gunslinger Girl is not to be missed. Elizabeth Briggs, New York Times bestselling author of Future Shock. Well, there's the book. And we also have the book plate. And looks like a letter from the author. Dear Whimsify book lovers. Let me start by saying thank you for supporting Whimsify and how over the moon I am to have Gunslinger Girl reach you via their fabulous subscription box. The theme for this month is a whole new world, which as a debut author is a concept I find very relatable at the moment. I began writing Gunslinger Girl several years ago, starting with little more than 2 ideas, a talented young gunslinger named Serendipity and the lawless city where she ends up. I don't know at what point in my life I began liking westerns and their tropes, but as long as I can remember, I've loved action, adventure, and imperfect heroes with gray morality. However, outside of a handful of exceptions, the mold for the heroes always seemed to be the same. They were men. While a woman might be a love interest, an ally, or even a sidekick, I rarely saw them at the center of these stories. When I was a teenager, the first episode of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer aired. That night, I closed myself up in a room so that I could watch it alone, uninterrupted. To my teen self, it was a huge deal to see someone I related to playing the undisputed hero, not only for a moment or two, but episode after episode. Over the years, prominent female characters have carved out a greater space in pop culture, especially in young adult fiction, but I never quite found the gunslinger girl I wanted. So, as is often advised in the writing community, I wrote what I wanted to read. It's for that same reason that I decided to blend a western with science fiction and dystopian elements. Like chocolate-covered bacon or apple pie with cheddar cheese, there's something extremely satisfying about unlikely pairings that work well together. Setting Gunslinger Girl in the near future gave me the flexibility to include some things I wouldn't be able to get away with in a traditional western setting, and to put some fun twists on the usual tropes. Twists that I hope you will enjoy. Sincerely, not that I can read your signature, so I'm going to read it off the book again, Lindsay L.I. I hope I'm saying that right. That's cool. And then, the card that disappeared, the theme for February, I can talk really. The theme for February is unlikely duos. And each box in February will include 2 exclusive items made by a Court of Candles, as well as each box will include 2 exclusive items made by a Court of Candles, as well as an exclusive tea blend by Riddle's Tea Shop. Follow us on social media for news and updates at Whimsify Box. So that'll be cool. I actually just for Christmas got a tea mug, and I had a teapot, but I have a tea mug so that I can brew my tea without the tea bag, so I can have loose leaf tea. So that'll be really nice for February. Let's hope that the mail doesn't lose February's box. I did spoil myself on some of December's things since I didn't get the box. And there were a few items that I have graciously thrown from my mind because I am a little jealous that I didn't get them. hopefully the December box will find its way to me. If it ever does, I will do an unboxing for you. Also, I have an exciting announcement. I moved my blog. I have created a website just for the blog, pixiereads.com. Go check it out. It's new, it's still developing. I'm still figuring out the plugins and what I want to add and what I want where, but I'm so excited. It launched this last Sunday, February 4th, so it's only got like, by the time you watch this, it'll have at least 2 posts, maybe 3. So yeah, go check out the blog, link down below. Also, you can find me on my other social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Goodreads, all that good stuff. And maybe I might have another one coming soon, another social media account. We'll have to see. But anyways, if you've liked this video, please like it. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here for more bookish related videos, and hit that bell icon to be notified for when I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week with a new video. TTFN!